Hello guys, welcome to Archetype Insights with me, Sharon Dane. Wow, you must be hearing the voice. It's midnight over here in India. We are about to be, close to 1 o'clock in midnight. And what made me to make this video is to highlight upon, few things which is currently happening in my life, and I imagined I cannot resist. If I wanted to do something, if I wanted to speak something, I cannot resist for another day to come. That is because you are a true soul. That's because you're a true person. Okay. Many times it happens in life that we leave it for another day to come, right? Oh yeah, we can plan it well, we can talk about it, think about it. And sometimes life throws you out in certain situation that has no 24, it has to be completed within 24 hours, right? And there is no tomorrow, there is no another day, okay? So the saying goes like I came from a background of an HR wherein they leave us a project and we have to complete that project, maybe of hiring, maybe of mostly it is recruitment and hiring, but sometimes you need to come up with some kind of blogs or some kind of a training manuals, and they give you only one day, that is 24 hours. Even if it is hiring, training, or resourcing, or finding out the right resumes of a particular skill sets or a category to be or a position to be closed, it can give you only 24 hours. Okay, that is within 24 hours you have to do your task done. And so we come out from all the kind of a distraction. We focus our mind towards, yes, this is my goal and I'm going to go ahead with it. Okay, and that will not distract you from other forces, other environmental issues, or probably other objects or people or environment around you. So you set your goal, and that is most important for you to achieve, and you will ready set to go. uh it's all about staying true to yourself with integrity. Okay, so today's topic is all about being true in whatever work encounter you are facing in life. Stay true always within yourself, and whatever the job task or whatever the relationship or probably the familial issues you are handling, always stay true to yourself and remain in your positive realm, that is your integrity. Because even if you are doing everything, but when you're not integral, okay, what do you mean by that is like when you're not within yourself and you're doing it for other people. Okay, you're in autopilot mode and you do everything for other people to convince them or to get the things done, or probably you will get the things done but may not be applied by you, your hard work or your potential or your inputs in it. Okay, but you get your task done, right, by someone or through some other channel. So that is not an integrity. And an integral part is always believing in what you can do, what you can offer, and staying true to that. Okay, no matter what circumstance or situation will pop up or will put you into, you still can be successful. The way you can do is when you know that you are meant to do this, or you are being assigned for a particular task, and this is what you're meant to do. Okay, that is an integrity that comes with a flow of knowledge, an immense of power, and a lot of protection for you, a lot of concern for you. Okay, not by your internal people who are against you, but with outside forces. And these forces are illuminator, right? It's kind of an infinite forces. You may never know that there exists parallel universe. You may never know that there would be someone in the moon, okay, someone in the sun or another planet, right, who can watch you with your psyche. So you can never question or you can never object the dimensions, what you can set. You can never quite, you can never stop someone's doing, okay. You must imagine that's not true. Everyone can do anything in today's world. Yes, of course, you got money, you can stop them. You got weapons, you can kill them. You got many things to do in a different way and you can stop them. But do you think is it worth it? Are you integral within yourself, or I mean to say, is that called as integrity? No, integrity is a value that is sold within your soul, aligned with the truth. Again, the path of the truth, the path of goodness, the path of thinking correct. Okay, never to harm anyone, never to destroy anybody, but if possible can support, if not stay away, appreciate. Okay, appreciation is a good gesture. Like, if I had to make this channel, you think everything is easy for me? I'm handling this phone in my hand, wherein I probably can have a tripod and a good gesture, a good home environment, very happy life altogether. But no, I'm in a very small place, a lot of difficulties I have to face within the relationship, and I'm going with a lot of emotional turmoils in my life, which actually can make me mentally sick, okay? Seriously. But how am I dealing with it? Because who wanted to stay with you will stay, okay? Who can resonate with your positivity, who can understand you as a true person and will not judge you how you look, okay? And how old are you? Or are you, glamorous, or are you not so glamorous, okay? Have you got this much of bank balances, or a car, or a home, or a greatness, okay, or goodness? But he who can, or she who can, listen to your words, understand these words are so pure. Because when you speak a certain word and the word has lot of immense power, let me tell you, we are in this so-called of world of pandemic, where thoughts are like a plague, right? It is affecting one person, another person, and then the millions of the people. And most of the people are turning up to be a psychopath. They are turning up to be a serial crime killers, okay, in a different way altogether. Some, they just can't take people living with them, okay, that irritates them, because there's food expenses, there is so many things involved, and there is health and wealth, and what about my freedom? I cannot go out, so I'm psychologically disturbed, and there's no way out because the other person is also on the mask, and wearing the mask will probably be protecting your face with that kind of plastic thing. It actually kills another human to even touch you, okay, or to feel you, okay. So it's very, very obvious that we can see the change of the people's mindset, and this mindset is not a very positive thing, okay. Like, when can I see a temple is opening? Okay, there is always lockdown, a double lockdown or a triple lockdown, and then comes, I don't know how far this lockdown gonna go. But the thing is, it's very difficult that how you're gonna manage, to come back to the normality of life when Millions of people are suffering without food, shelter, clothes, and thousands of families are suffering with this disease. And this disease is not the one, a small time plague. Any virus or any viral thing stay in the environment, happy to survive there. It will change its form. Okay, it will come up with the different forms and mutational, upgrades. That is what we are facing today, and is why it is so deadly, so dangerous, that it's hitting all human life. Not just the human life, but also even the wild animals are not. It's very uneasy to see even the wild animals are affected, the birds, and maybe the cats, the stray cats or the stray dogs. You can see even they must be infected with it. But how do they survive? Don't know about it. Are we vaccinating them? Not really. Okay, so the time is changing. Okay, in this time when people should be more integral within them. I know it irritates them. It irritates, pisses them off, and a lot of anger, frustration, agony, and hunger and deprivation is in the atmosphere, in the environment, so presented that it's very difficult to eradicate completely. Okay, and it's a serious concern because how do you stay true in this time? You cannot. You really cannot. Even if we impose to bring that smile, hey, you know what, I'm happy home and I'm doing my thing, I'm making this channel or that channel, or probably I'm happier. You're not happy. You definitely cannot be happy when other person is not happy. That's about human. Okay, human brain waves can only has its effect if it touches another human brain waves. Okay, also the heartbeat. Okay, in one of the book, great author, okay, he was my best author, and Robin Sharma have said that the heartbeat can touch, or probably your brain waves can reach to miles far. Okay, and you may call it a psyche, you may call it as what, I don't know, but psychic, right? Yeah. It can even reach to anybody present in another world or another planet. Okay, and your heartbeat, your pulses can actually conquer even this entire universe. It can have the power to change your change any environment and forces if it will be used in the positive perspective. Okay, if it is used for creational thing, if it is used for a good thing. But if you use your destructive force, if you use your pulses, your heartbeat, and your psyche for destroying someone, I think that is short-lived, because so much of power and energy is wasted, and that is for a negative purpose. It will not stay. But if it is used for positive purpose, the entire globe you can change. And someone has said this rightly and mentioned it correctly onto the right time, that I adore her channel, and she is more into spirituality. Tulsi, someone, okay, I'm not recollecting what her channel name was, but she's more about spirituality, and she said rightly, now is a key in your hand, whether you wanted to destroy your universe or whether you wanted to create your universe. Okay, this we can talk in depth in my next insight. However, for now, most important, understand, if you cannot do good to others, please don't. But if you wanted to stay true and integrated within yourself in alignment with the universe, then please don't hurt anyone and do not think wrong for others, because every human life is a life created by God. It's different that when someone destroys someone, another person constantly, continuously, and that person will not repay it back or will not hit you back, that I cannot assure. And if that person is not hitting you back and rejecting you, where do you lie? And if that person hits you back with the same kind of a force what you have used onto them, then that's an equality, an equilibrium to be brought in there, right? But I always used to wonder, why do people hate other success? I don't understand that. Is all kids are born similarly, or are we all look alike? All we have same kind of a hunger, same kind of feelings, same kind of a thinking? No. Thoughts can always be trained and learned and adapted. Okay, instincts are inbuilt, born with your genes. Okay, by the birth of your paternal characteristics and your maternal characteristics contribution, you get what your instincts are all about. How you adapt, how you accept, how you reject, what kind of life you want, everything is instinctual. Some are learned from the environment, some are within you by birth. That can never be changed. It's by birth and will remain with you till you die. Okay? So my point is, when you are true to yourself, when you stay true in all these situations with every possible way to deal with a situation or to be with the people in a true sense, you are very integrated within you. You understand who is the supreme creator, why he created you, and what is your role with that person or situation. Okay? And when someone is not integrated, not true, they who plot against them, they definitely not aligned with God. And one who is not aligned with God, they will never be accepted in their eyes, in their heart. And who is God? Money is everything, right? No. Beyond you, beyond this earth and this universe, there is a light. It's not from the sun. Who said? Even the force of the universe, the galaxy, the stars, everything is built so perfect enough. Why do all the planets revolve around the sun in a certain, dimensions within certain period? The moon, the stars, the globe, the sea, the earth, ether, fire, everything has been created beyond this universe and some other parallel universe. There exists a light which can control everything and which can control you, me, everyone. Remember when we are in the school or in the colleges, we see these movies where the small little puppets were like a toy and we pull by, from the head, from the, with the thread, and been asked to, do this kind of like a doll dance right? So it's like, we all are like a doll or a puppet in the hand of the god. Probably that the thread is kind of like, I feel like it could be a psyche, whatever. Probably, yeah. And in the Greek mythology, they say is like, there is the god of light and the god of the darkness. Okay, so yeah, the god of darkness also is there, right? And that's the reason the entire universe is a dark force, the black hole. It's kind of like a very interesting study, right? But it's the truth, there is. And you cannot deny that. Stephen Hawking's theory. What do it say? It takes you to another universe, probably some other path. The human brain can look at the theory of Stephen Hawking's, or there are some interesting philosophers, even Nostradamus, right? These are people are gifted. What do you mean by gifted? Are you gifted by birth? Yes. But these gifts are not like, from the beginning of their time. They learned it, they understood, they adapted, they acquired that information from their surroundings. They got information in their mind, in their brain, okay? And also with their education, it slowly, gradually developed within you. So you understand the time that person must have spent, the effort that person must have spent. And what's the point of another human being coming and objecting and stalking and plotting and objecting it? That person is meant to do something on this earth and is being called upon by God. And no human have any rights, because the Supreme God itself will remove all the humans or the obstacle automatically when you are meant to do something in this lifetime. Okay? So we all are born for some reason. It's not that we are born to get married and to have kids and to make a lot of money in the bank balances. No. It's a wasted life. God never want you to do that. God always want. It's your choice if you want to get married or stay in the clan group or in the ideology, the myths of the groups. Fine, or in the community, fine. But ideally speaking, God has created you with certain kind of character, behaviors, power, knowledge, adaptability, skills, innate nature to know what you can do in life. And that doing is not harming another human being. No. That's never been his education. Not even to a small animals. He wanted you to prove what is good about you, what you can give it to me, what you can do for me, and what you can create. Remember, we all have to do something on this lifetime. Do always good and see what the rewards are for you. Because these doings will take you far ahead in life. But when you destroy someone, you block someone, or you tend to plot games onto somebody and bring disharmony in someone's home, family, people, you understand how many lives you are infecting, how many lives you're destroying. and then you call Allah, or you call Masiha, or you call any god and deities, do you think they will be rewarding you? In what sense? You already did wrong to them. You did not even kill that person's harmony and peace of mind, but you brought so much negativity and you destroyed one family. Do you understand what it takes to give one life? It's a tough job. Trust me. A woman carrying the child for 9 months and giving life to her, finally, she actually reaches to the heaven and come back on earth, right? That much of pain. And when some men out there, because, yeah, she's alone, she's vulnerable, let's just plot games, let's see how how far she can go, and let's laugh on her. Man, you can never understand what women can do. This message is for someone specifically, but anyways, I'm not talking about that. All I have to say, my dear viewers, in life, I'm sorry, this mosquito is wrong. In life, remember always be integral. Stay true to yourself and to your environment, to your people surrounding you, because there is different chemical, there's a different brain waves happening when you think positive. Okay, and when you give away that positive vibe to other people, it automatically creates an environment which is not suffocating. It is good to exist. And if you keep a small flower within that environment, you can actually see it can blossom up. Okay, so remember, the positivity has a lot to do to change this globe, to change the horrific situation happening around us due to this pandemic and lockdown situations, and probably, no jobs, no life anywhere. We still can create life within everyone. When you think positive, when you give away that positive energy to another human life, and from there to another human life, okay? Rather, we destroy someone. And I could say a woman is the biggest target to another woman. I always encounter that in my life, The biggest enemy ever is the woman, the female gender. And I wonder why. Well, we can talk about that in the next insights, or in some other insights in the coming up topics, but this is my message for you. There's a lot we can do if we think good. Again, we do good. We stay integrated within our soul, mind, heart, with our, they say locus of control. Okay, the locus of control is when you think, when your heart is aligned within yourself and in one direction. There's no distraction and no coming out from your body with different forces or environmental distractible things, right? So locus of control is to build that or manage within ourselves that emotions, and be integral, have that control force to know what is good, bad, and how you can manage it, in what way, okay? And having a good locus of control person will always have headstrong mindset, and will know to control his own hunger and desires and do good for other people. Okay, so have a thought and re-understanding or a re-look into what is the locus of control. Okay, because it's a very interesting study in psychology when you're being asked to test how far you can control, okay, your emotions, your thoughts, and your behavior pattern. So your locus of control is within you when you're integrated within yourself. That's the reason why meditation, yoga, or probably breathing exercise, if not nothing, you light up a candle, stay focused, concentrate on it, or you look at the light, focus yourself into it, or probably a picture, idealize, focus onto it, or maybe even a smallest signs or symbol you place into the wall and just focus your attention towards it. When there would be no distraction, and what you can create after that, it's a height of intelligence. You will have the power to live up to that level. Okay, so how far that symbol is on the top, on the height, that far you can reach. So humans are created by God in a most fascinating way. Okay, it's very fascinating or very interesting to know what humans can do. Okay, but even devastating to know what humans can do. So always stay true and be integral to whatever the actions you're being placed or challenges you've been placed in life. Be integrated within you and with your true self, because from there the answer comes, and the answer will be something very magical, something unimaginary, and something very real. Okay, so don't touch the unreal thing, always be real person. Thanks, and until the next insights, this is me, Sharon, saying you good night. Let me sleep now. Bye.